What's up, Internet? This is Rambling Josh, and today I want to talk a little bit about the frequency of my video uploads over the past few weeks, but more importantly, for the foreseeable future. So, the astute among you may have noticed that, well, anyone who knows anything and follows me in the least will probably have noticed that over the past few weeks, my video uploads have been kind of all over the place. And I just wanted to explain the reasons why. Because for the most part, I've always been very adamant that I maintain my uploads fairly frequently. Especially my main series, my main LP series, and short of back in the summer when I went on vacation for like a week. I think this past week is like the only other time that I've ever not uploaded episodes of my main LP. But anyways, so it all started with the release of a new game by BioWare by the name of Star Wars: The Old Republic. So it's a game, it's an MMORPG that I was fairly excited for. Myself and a few dozen of my guildmates from World of Warcraft have been playing that since it came out. Me personally, I was invited in the very first wave of early access invites, and I basically immediately just started playing hardcore. And I mean that's just tends to be kind of how I game in general. Is I just play ridiculously large amounts at a time, and honestly it's something that's a bit of a bad habit, almost something that I think I'm probably gonna have to end up trying to kick, is just trying to take things a little bit more slowly, but for now it's fine, I guess. But anyways, the whole point is Star Wars: The Old Republic. It's an MMO, and therefore it kind of requires an internet connection, and uploading YouTube videos kind of kills your bandwidth, so I kind of kept the uploading to a minimum. I was able to upload a video a day, and while that was uploading record other videos and stuff, but most of my secondary content, like my ramblings videos and my side LPs, I kind of just ignored those entirely, and it all kind of paid off in the end. I managed to achieve my goal of reaching the level cap, level 50, before Christmas. And in fact, despite the fact that December has actually probably been the busiest month I've had for probably the last like 6 years or so, even despite that, I was the first person level 50 in my guild. I'm fairly certain I was the first level 50 Imperial on my server. And in fact, I may have been the first level 50 in my server overall. I'm not really sure. I don't think there's really any way to tell. I don't think they even have like server forums for this game for whatever reason. But anyways, after that I kind of took a break and stuff. My plan was to get to level 50 and then let everyone catch up over the Christmas break. So after that was Christmas, and over that period I uploaded very little or nothing at all. I can't remember too well. It's kind of fuzzy. So I mean that kind of speaks for itself. That's Christmas. So that's what's been up for the last couple of weeks. But the bigger thing behind this video is what's coming up. So for the next couple of weeks, I've got basically a completely free slate. So I'm going to spend a lot of time recording and editing and stuff. Because coming January 16th, I'm actually starting school. I'm going to be studying a video game development and design course. I'm going to be taking a college development and design course, and that's pretty huge, especially considering what the past few years of my life have looked like, which it's not something I really want to get into, but suffice it to say that it's a huge step for me. It's absolutely massive, and so school is going to have to come before all else. And I mean, I love making these videos. I'm going to try my best to continue to keep up with the uploads, but I have no idea at this point what to expect as to how much workload there's going to be and stuff. So a big part of why I'm making this video is to kind of make people aware of that fact, that I don't know at this point what my upload schedule is going to look like. What I think is I'm probably going to be able to keep up with my main series just fine. One video a day is not a ton of work to do, and I really like doing it, so I'm going to try very hard to keep that up. My secondary content is obviously going to be the first to go if I run out of time, but it's always kind of been, my secondary stuff has always kind of been like when I am able to upload it anyways, so I don't think that's really that big a deal. When it comes to my side LP, because of the way I record it, I usually do like mass sessions where I record like an entire series in a single sitting. Like Lost Vikings, I just uploaded the last video like a week ago, and this is in late December, and I recorded the entire thing one night in early to mid-October. So yeah, so because of the way I do that, I have about 3/4 of my next side LP already recorded, and I would have more, except that it's a little bit longer than side LPs that I've done before. But more importantly, the raw video footage is actually a lot bigger. It's probably about 3 to 4 times bigger than the video footage from like Ogre Battle or Lost Vikings or anything else I've done. So that kind of complicates things, because I ran out of hard drive space, so that's the only reason I haven't recorded the whole thing yet. But I should have no problem finishing up that's recording that series before I start school. So if I have that in the can and ready to go, that should last probably upwards of 3 months. So I should be fine on side LP for a while. And really, I think I could probably set aside like a Saturday every month or something to just sit down and record a whole ton of side LP episodes. So hopefully those should be okay. I don't know. We'll have to see. If it comes down to it, I don't have any problems not uploading those for a while, or just uploading them a lot more slowly. Now, as for my Ramblings series, that one's kind of in an odd state, because on one hand, they've always been by far the most time-consuming things that I do. Like, it takes way longer than anything else to like conceptualize, it takes way longer to record, it takes way longer to edit, it takes way longer to upload. I think my Xenoblade episode was like 11-12 hours to upload. That's kind of ridiculous. I mean, a normal episode it's pretty easy to find the time to upload once I'm going to school, because I can just like upload while I'm out or something like that. But Ramblings episodes are probably going to be the first thing to go if I don't have time, and I honestly would not expect very many of them at all while I'm in school. The one upside though is, because I'm going to be spending the next 2 years studying video game development and design, there's a pretty good chance that that's going to kind of inspire some topics for me to talk about, because the entire reason I created the Ramblings series is kind of a vessel to kind of just talk about whatever gaming stuff comes to mind. So that's probably gonna kind of generate some topics for me to talk about over the next couple of years. And in fact, part of the course is going to be, I think I have to create something like 8 games over the course of the course. So there's probably a good chance that I'll be making some videos about those as well. Probably. I can't honestly say at this point. So that's my thoughts on what the next couple of years are going to look like. Obviously things will change as I find out more as to what the workload is like and how I adjust to it and all that. But I'm very hopeful that I should be able to continue my main LP. A side LP should be pretty easy to maintain, as long as I have the time and I don't need to spend it on either continuing the main series or even just relaxing or whatever. And the ramblings are probably not going to be made very frequently, but the ones that I do make should hopefully be pretty good content. So anyways, that's about that, and I'll catch you next time.